April 18, 2026, Chaos, Big Money, and Bigger Winners. Quick shout to today's sponsor, Compete Token, the gaming crypto that actually has real games. Link in the description. $292 million gone. Kelp DAO just got hit with the biggest DeFi exploit of 2026. An attacker drained 116,000 restake Ether from Kelp DAO's cross-chain bridge. That's 18% of the entire circulating supply, and now wrapped versions of the token are stranded across 20 different blockchains, with AV, Sparklend, and Fluid all freezing their markets. Free advice for any protocol listening: maybe don't back a fifth of your token's total supply through a single bridge. Just a thought. Bitcoin ripped to 78,000 on Iran's ceasefire announcement, then crashed back to 76,000 the very next morning when Iran closed the Strait of Hormuz again. Here's the part that actually matters. $593 million in shorts got obliterated in that one session. Funding rates had been negative for weeks. Bears were literally paying bulls to stay long, and the Hormuz headline detonated that entire setup. Total liquidations hit $762 million across crypto. The ceasefire didn't hold, but the reckoning for those bears absolutely did. Don't go short with negative funding during a geopolitical news cycle. That's not trading, that's tuition. Bitcoin ETFs just had their best week since January, nearly $1 billion in net inflows, with total assets clearing $101 billion. Friday alone pulled in $664 million, the single biggest day of the week, with daily trading volume hitting nearly 4.8 billion. Analysts say the market is rotating out of traditional safe havens and into risk assets as tensions ease. When institutions are pouring $1 billion a week into Bitcoin through federally regulated products, the "Is Bitcoin real?" debate is officially over. Kraken's parent company just dropped $550 million to acquire Bitnomial, a fully CFTC-regulated crypto derivatives exchange, and this is a massive deal. Bitnomial spent a decade building crypto-native settlement, crypto collateral, and continuous 24/7 markets, the exact plumbing US traders need, and something you cannot bolt onto a legacy system. Kraken bought a decade of work in one check, and now they can offer crypto derivatives to American users. The biggest US exchange just got dramatically more powerful. The competition should be worried. Ripple is leading the entire market with 8% weekly gains and 3% on the day, and today Wrapped Ripple launched live on Solana. The WXRP launch on Solana is backed 1-to-1 by Real Ripple in segregated custody, letting holders plug into Jupiter, Phantom, and Meteora without ever selling their position. Ripple already dominates payments. Now it's going after DeFi yield too. The people who've been calling it a bank coin are getting a slow and very public education in what this asset can actually do. Iran is accepting Bitcoin as toll payment for oil ships crossing the Strait of Hormuz because no one can freeze Bitcoin, and that is exactly the point. According to the Bitcoin Policy Institute, Iran has moved $3 billion in crypto since 2022, and despite everything, the US Treasury only managed to freeze $600 million of it. The other $2.4 billion walked right out the door. When a heavily sanctioned government picks your assets specifically because it can't be censored, that's the strongest real-world endorsement Bitcoin has ever received. Elon Musk's X platform launched Cashtags on Tuesday, live price charts and crypto tickers right inside the app, and hit $1 billion in trading volume within 2 days. It's currently iPhone only for US and Canadian users. Wealthsimple already partnered to let Canadians click straight through to trades, and X Money with full crypto payments is still in the pipeline. 550 million monthly users. $1 billion in 2 days before it even fully launched. Crypto going mainstream isn't a prediction anymore, it's happening right now in real time. A new Google paper says a future quantum computer could crack Bitcoin's encryption and drain your wallet in 9 minutes, and 6.9 million Bitcoin are already sitting ducks. About a third of all Bitcoin ever mined is in wallets where the public key is already permanently exposed on the blockchain. No race against the clock needed, a future quantum attacker could just drain those at their leisure. Now the less scary part, current quantum machines have a few thousand qubits, and this attack needs under 500,000. We've got time, but maybe stop reusing old wallet addresses, just saying. The SEC just charged Donald Basile for raising $16 million through a fake insured crypto token called Bitcoin Latinum, and he spent part of the money on a $160,000 horse. No insurance company ever provided coverage, no asset backing ever existed, and the Bitcoin Latinum website currently shows a 404 error, the most fitting web response in the history of crypto fraud. This is the SEC doing exactly what it should, going after actual criminals instead of harassing legitimate builders. Under Chair Paul Atkins, the agency says it's done with regulation by enforcement and focused on real crooks. Great. Start with the horse guy. WorldCoin dropped 13% to 28 cents today, even as Sam Altman's World platform announced new integrations with Zoom, DocuSign, and Tinder. More partnerships, lower price. The market is not impressed. World is rolling its iris scanning proof of human tech out everywhere, which sounds useful until you ask who's holding all that biometric data at scale for millions of people globally. The idea of proving you're human online is genuinely important, but handing your eyeball to one centralized company might not be the solution everyone was hoping for. Compete Token, the gaming crypto that actually has real games, link in the description.